Well, Kyle, 11 games in to the start of the season. We sit second in the table. Have you enjoyed our start to the year?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, with a new manager coming in, it's always a little bit of nerves to see how you're going to get on. I think we can be really proud of the start we've had to the season. Obviously, a disappointing result the last game, and it's been a long 2 weeks now waiting for this next one. But I think everyone in the building is really looking forward to playing Birmingham come Friday.
What's life like under Valere Germain for one of the most senior players in the squad?
It's intense. He's very demanding, but he's very approachable. He's a really nice guy. He knows exactly what he wants, so there's no grey areas. So, it's been absolutely brilliant. I've really enjoyed my time so far.
Does he place a lot of trust in the likes of yourself and Jake Livermore?
Yeah, he does, for sure. We've got some young players mixed in with some more experienced boys, and as one of the leaders in the group, myself and Jake take it upon ourselves to, try and get his message across as clear as possible, and try and just keep the ship going really.
On a personal note now, Kyle, this is your 4th season at the football club. You've been performing very well for a long period of time now. Are we seeing the best of Kyle Bartley, do you think, at this present time?
I don't think quite yet. I think I'm just probably getting into sort of peak fitness for the season, so my body feels good. I'm starting to understand fully what the manager wants and his staff, as well as trying to adapt and trying to progress. So I think there's a lot more room for me to grow this year, and hopefully I can continue that form.
You were named in the Sky Bet Championship Team of the Month for September. How nice is it, and how much of a confidence boost is it to get recognition like that?
For me, it's always, if the team's doing well, I know that I'm doing well. That's kind of the way I think about it. I take it upon myself to try and get everyone going. Try and communicate from the back, and sometimes my best performances is when I've not had much to do, because I know that I've managed to control the other players and get people in the right position. So I don't try and take too much notice in that, but obviously it's nice to be in the team of the month, and hopefully I can continue this form and push on for next month.
You've obviously won promotion before from this division at this football club, Kyle, and when you look back at the atmosphere and the vibe and the mentality that was in the dressing room that season, is there a similar feeling here this time around? Yeah,
for sure. It feels very similar. Obviously there's a bit more experience now. We know what we need to do. We know not to get too high, not to get too low. We know there's going to be blips throughout the season, but like we said before, it's on us as the leaders of the group, myself, Jake, Matty Phillips, to try and just keep everyone's feet firmly on the ground, take it game by game, and just try and stay in them top 2 positions.
You mentioned it briefly previously about the defeat at Stoke. Is this a good opportunity now to see what our mentality and our resolve and bounce back ability is like?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the worst thing for me was that we had 2 weeks off. I think all the lads would have wanted a game 2 or 3 days later, to try and put things right. But luckily we've had some time off. We've had some time to work out on the grass with the manager, and I think everyone's raring to go for Friday.
Blues at home, local derby. You've obviously played for our opponents on Friday as well. Is it the perfect game to come back to after a long extended period away?
Blues at home, Friday night under the lights. I think it's absolutely perfect, like you say. Hopefully we can put out a really good performance, get the crowd right behind us, and get another 3 points on the board.
And just finally on the crowd, how much of a role and how much of a part can they play, not only on Friday night but for the remainder of the campaign now?
Yeah, they're going to be absolutely massive for us. I think you see our performances at home this season have been really good. Even the derby game, where we only managed to draw, that second half, the crowd were right behind us, and it really gives us the confidence to kind of push on and really put the pressure on them. So, they're going to be huge, and hopefully Friday night, they'll roar us to another 3 points.